Und hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück bei Honkai. Und wir machen hier weiter mit One Week. Das große Theater von Penaconi. Und da ist schon wieder jemand. Ein Feind drinne. Und wir machen mit den hier durch. Let's go.
I know you can hide your appearance, but trespassing on restricted family grounds is still a bold move.
Don't worry, I won't take too much time.
Ich werde nicht lange brauchen. Okay.
I was a child when I first visited the Grand Theater. I remember seeing the light behind the curtains from here and believing it to be the morning star guiding me toward the land of the dreams. When I returned here many years later as the head of the Oak family, I finally learned that the light was actually a Stellaron.
Now that you've returned to the stage, what are you planning to do?
Prepare for my departure. I've always believed that a person's starting point should also be his last stop. Have you ever seen the elderly at the end of their lives? As they welcome their final moments, they invariably raise their hands, stretching their arms into the emptiness. Much like how babies also stretch their arms into the air when they are first born. Humanity flaps their wings twice as they complete their journey. Once when they are born, and once when they die. In order to flap my own wings and soar again. I will say goodbye, here, to the me of yesterday.
Okay.
I really hate this face. My expressions feel so dull and lifeless.
I see. That explains why something always felt off about your appearance. The halo above your head that symbolizes the harmony, it's been missing since the moment we reunited.
It's true that this ring was bestowed upon our people by the heavens. But that doesn't mean it can't be thrown away. While I was in the gallery of thoughts, at the entrance of the dream, I chose to completely sever the halo from myself.
Why?
I am a fugitive, after all. I must remove any chance of being detected by the family. Another reason is to feel pain. A pain like falling from the sky with broken wings that can keep me awake. This is how I can cast aside all the blessings of the harmony and the order and, for the first time in my life, enter the sweet dream as an ordinary person.
Is that also how Mr. 1 Week came into this world?
No. You wouldn't believe the real story even if he told you. He was born from an accident. One that you're actually quite familiar with. It was that try not to laugh challenge. Quite embarrassing, to be honest. I was roaming around as an ordinary person when I unfortunately fell into that Pepeshi's trap. The prank that fragmented Miss Ting-Yun also divided my fragile self into two.
Are you saying that he's a part of you? That's quite surprising given that you two look nothing alike.
You could say he's another possibility of me. I too was once a child, with aspirations buried deep within. Over time, those childhood voices grew increasingly faint. Maybe if I had made a small change in my childhood, I would have turned out to be exactly like him. What a pity. Failing to become a better version of yourself. So, my final farewell will be like that of Miss Ting-Yun. I will perform a tuning on myself and return to my complete form. And this also means that 1 week will vanish for good. That's why I said this was the last stop. Is there a possibility that you will be the one who disappears? No. This is a foregone conclusion. But who's to say there won't be any changes? Maybe deep down, I'm also anticipating this possibility.
Regardless of the outcome, you will have a witness. I'll be waiting for you in the audience.
Much appreciated. Now, shall we begin? Anticipating this possibility, you've really changed. In the past, you wouldn't have tolerated any noise at all. I'm about to embark on an unknown journey where it will be impossible to maintain my orderly life. I will have to navigate unexpected surprises, much like today. You're not ready at all, are you? I feel unsettled, maybe even scared. Ever since I left Penacony, I could no longer control everything. Don't flatter yourself. You can't control anything. But isn't that how it is for most people? My fear of the unknown may be a weakness, but your presence has shown me that surprises aren't always bad. Meeting you has been a great help to me, and I'm glad to have discovered this side of myself. I also feel grateful for the opportunity to tell you this in person. I truly dislike you.
Ich kann nicht wirklich nicht ausstehen.
What? Are you sure you didn't mean the opposite? I must admit, many of your qualities strike a chord with me. There are times when I want to joke around, freely express my thoughts, or openly share my dislike of a person. Or my fondness. I want to tell her that I love all her songs. Then go for it, Sonny. You always talk about locking the bird in the cage, but you're the one who's trapped. Look at yourself. Besides discipline and hesitation, there's nothing else in your life. If you continue living like a slab of marble, you'll break into pieces when you fall.
Oh.
But I won't become like you. I simply can't. I dislike people who are frivolous. It makes me uncomfortable to even emulate them. If I fail, I will still uphold my principles, such as decorum and stateliness. As for the harmony, my stance remains the same. Whether it's you or the paths, if what I once doubted, or even opposed, becomes the force I must rely on in the future, then this time, my true heart will guide the tuning. I'll leave it to you. What is this? Leaving your fate entirely up to a coin flip? This isn't like you at all. Did you lose your mind after being run over by the Express? Or were you possessed by that IPC gambler? Failure is always the best teacher. To save more lives, you must first understand what they live for and what they die for. The best way to achieve this is through personal experience. You see? I'm already starting to make changes. Whether it's us merging or one of us disappearing, I'll leave the tuning to fate and see if I can embrace all that I detest. Only then will I truly be able to walk among the living in their world. But what if you can't do it? Well, that's out of my hands. It will just prove that I'm still the same person. The person who always disappoints his sister. Falling is just another name for flying. That's why I rejoice at my broken wings. Step into the mortal world to see how it truly is.
Hier. Brauchen noch Death.
Then, and with my last breath, I'll join the weak in reaching my hands toward the sky. On the planet of festivities, whatever identities I once had, they no longer matter. It's not the gods who answer us, but ourselves from the future. I don't have much to say. But, as it's time to part ways, here's one last piece of advice. When telling jokes, be sincere. Don't sweat the details, and above all, don't explain them every time. Never mind. Maybe it's better for you not to joke at all. No objections from me. This is so annoying. How did I become so dull?
Ich bin nicht bloß so langweilig geworden.
Well, despite everything, try not to be too hard on yourself. There will always be people who are sad. Planet of festivities, land of the dreams. I say goodbye to my home. Should one desire to leave the stage for good,
one must first step back onto the stage.
Det var en idé.
expected. The trickiest thing is tuning yourself. These dissonant sounds are much too harsh.
I weep for the departed.
Yogi. Schnitzelparty.
Echoes of the past. They need not fade away. I'm honored by your, since you're already here. Why not have a meal before you leave?
Enemy targets detected.
More systems.
I weep for the departed.
Schnitzelparty.
It is a fall.
What is it? Inevitable for me.
Enemy data secured. Network detected. Time for middle counter. All things in this world have human creations.
Boom.
I see through you.
I'm honored by your, since you're already here. Why not have a meal before you leave?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Losing support. A quick divination. Engage and awaken.
Free will, or was it fate? Justice or oblivion?
Enemy targets detected. I see through you. Gather as one. Enemy data sig network detected. Time for middle counter. All things in this world, human creations.
It's better to see no move.
Yin and yang. Commencing support. A quick divination.
How about letting the enemy strike first? More systems. I'm honored, but since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
No enemy data secure network detected. Time for middle counter.
Tschüss.
All things in the human creations.
wir voll.
Ready for another? No matter. As one. All things must be man's creations.
총.
Data secure. Network sensitive. Time for little counter. I see through you. Enemy targets detected.
Nee, ja, tut hier nix. Neue Runde, neues Glück. Nee, so nicht. So. So, nächster Versuch.
As expected, the trickiest thing is tuning yourself. These distant sounds are much too harsh.
Und wieder geht es los mit Schnitzeln.
Echoes of the past need not fade away. I'm honored by your since you're already here. Why not have a meal before my back.
Excellent.
It's better to make no move.
Still water. I weep for the heart.
Und zacka. Aufladen.
For me.
All things must world's immense creations.
How about letting the enemy strike first? We'll season.
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
Noisy. Wait for the tidings.
I think something bit me. Here, try this.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
I'm honored by your presence since you're already here. Why not have a meal before?
To travel far away.
Und aufladen.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
As one.
I weep for the departed.
잠깐. 빡다. 조스. 오다.
On this 8th day, I grant myself departure.
Well, how should I address you now? Mr. Sunday or Mr. 1 Week?
Beides.
Whichever you prefer. He's probably mocking me from inside right now. Thank you for accompanying me through all this, Mr. Yang. This farewell journey has come to an end.
What are your plans after leaving Penacony?
At this point, there's no need to hide things from you. I believe there's more to the incident involving the Stellaron on Penacony.
Are you suggesting that the Dream Master wasn't the one controlling the Stellaron?
Don't worry. The Oak family was indeed behind seizing the Stellaron and resurrecting the fallen Eon during the Charmony Festival, and you've already defeated them. But Mr. Gopherwood once told me that all the Order's efforts were aimed at avoiding the same mistakes that the Harmony made. My guess is that the family from the Montour system must be involved. Unfortunately, too much time has passed to verify that. Penacony is just a small territory, and even the family heads with their authority cannot enter the sacred site of the Harmony and inquire about the true will of the Great One. In the worst-case scenario, if Xipe turned a blind eye, how could the strong defending the weak hold up? Mr. Yang, I just want to tell you this. The Harmony has more than one side. They can be the most steadfast ally of the Astralexpress, or the most fearsome enemy.
Well, thank you for being honest with me. The efforts of the crew on Penacony were driven by the same. After all this, the Harmony and the Preservation will keep the situation on the planet of festivities in balance. With the momentum from the Trailblaze, more forces will arrive and Penacony will become a public space. And freedom is the only answer the Nameless can offer. I'm glad that Penacony needs it.
You and I both strive for a peaceful society. even if our reasons are different, and you've gone even further than I have. If not for our paths, perhaps you and I wouldn't be in opposition.
Don't sell yourself short. We're not fundamentally opposed. Otherwise, you wouldn't have shown me mercy in front of the Dream Master. This shared journey is my way of repaying you. After all, you are one of my trailblazing goals.
About that, you've given me many insights as well. Humans are the measure of everything, and no one is the sole savior. Creating a paradise remains one of my lifelong ambitions. As I move forward, I realize I must build it brick by brick. Therefore, I have a request that I hope you'll consider. While I lack the will to trailblaze, nor can I become a true nameless, I admire your convictions. Perhaps what I need more than asceticism is knowledge. Therefore, after leaving Penacony, would you consider letting me come aboard the Astralexpress and travel with you for now?
Aha. Sunday will also mit. Einige Zeit später.
So this is why I brought him here.
Ja,
Mr. Sunday wants to join us on the Express. Of course, I can't make that decision alone.
Aber wenn du nicht darüber wärst, wenn du nicht dafür wärst, hättest du ihn gar nicht erst mitgebracht. Welt, ich vertraue dein Urteil. Wenn sich jemand unsere Reise anschließen möchte, so stehen ihm die Türen des Express offen. Allerdings ist die Situation diesmal ein wenig anders. Bevor wir eine Entscheidung treffen, möchte ich hören, was davon hält. Ich? Wo war es diejenige, die ihm in diesem Kampf direkt gegenüberstanden?
I learned the most valuable lessons from my past opponents.
Ja,
Please, say whatever's on your mind.
Kontrahenten, bitte sag, was dir durch den Kopf geht. Du hast viele Leute enttäuscht. Ja, ich sagen ja, ne? Aha, aber du, die alle enttäuscht, sogar deine Familie, vergiss das nicht. Ich glaube, dass du einen besseren Weg gibt, deine Ideale zu verwirklichen. Die 7 Rottage waren vielleicht nur eine Metapher, aber ich freue mich auf den Tag, an dem sie wahr werden. Wir können Freunde. Immerhin ist nichts unmöglich. Jemand, der gestern ein Feind war, kann heute ein Freund sein. Endlich bin ich nicht mehr der Neue. Na komm, du bist jetzt hier der Neue.
Well, he's just traveling with us. Not an actual member of the Express crew yet. Your newbie status is untouchable.
Das ist mir recht.
Thank you all for your forgiveness.
Danke, alle verzeiht.
Perhaps I'll find the answer I'm looking for on this journey. And when that day comes,
nach
it'll be
denen
farewell.
ich suche. Und wenn dieser Tag kommt, werde ich mich verabschieden.
Until then,
Bis
Rest
dahin
assured
versichere
that
ich
I will
euch,
do my best
dass
to
ich mein
fulfill my
Bestes
duty as your
tun
companion.
werde, um meine Pflicht zu erfüllen. Damit hätten wir uns wohl geeinigt. Denkt dran, den Schaffner auch darüber zu
Now that our
informieren.
business on Penacony
Ja,
is
jetzt
settled,
alles
it's
wieder,
about time we
sollten
get
wir
back on track and prepare for our
Aufgaben
next
widmen
warp
und
jump.
uns den nächsten Warp-Sprung vorbereiten, nicht wahr? Ja, aber lass mich doch mal versuchen, Frau Heder zu erreichen, bevor wir aufbrechen. Sie hat uns bei den Nachforschungen geholfen. Auch wenn sich nichts Neues ergeben hat, ich sollte ihr zumindest Bescheid sagen, dass wir aufbrechen.
Try?
Versuchen? Ich habe mehrmals versucht, ihre Raumstation zu kontaktieren, aber keine Antwort erhalten. Vielleicht gibt es Probleme mit dem Internetnetzwerk. Wir sollen uns deshalb keine Sorgen machen, was Gebiet in Genius passieren. Doch Hertha einfach mal wieder Plänen beschäftigt werden. Nee.
No?
Nein,
Still
so weit
not
sind wir noch
quite
nicht.
there. Indeed, this is only a minor ripple that no one will ever notice. So, you must also understand, for a genius, the importance of asking questions outweighs the importance of the answers themselves. So-called magic has its own set of principles. There are no mysteries in this universe that cannot be solved. So, all-seeing presence, I ask you this. What is divinity?
Was ist Göttlichkeit? Am 8. Tag beginnt die Reise. Abgeschlossen. Zwischenpause. Yay. Oh. Oh, guten Tag, Pudel.
Pal, what do you think of these? Glad you. Oh yeah, I heard you were looking.
Look,
Since I've delivered.
Dankeschön. Hier steht hier Mikro und Ding. Da geht's zum Party Express. Kurz mal in den Schlafwagen gehen. Da ist Bubbles. Hier ist nix. Das ist dann Hangzimmer. Hier ist Mordszimmer. Hier ist verschlossen. Das auch. Hier ist nix. Gut. So, dann Gehen wir hier nochmal hin zum Theater. Hier ist nichts mehr Neues. Ja, dann ist mir das immer. Ja. Gut. Oh, warte mal. Ja. Hat wir schon Sunday? Ja. Gib die mal her. Let's go.
Our fortune is clouded. Together as one. All things
Tschüss.
creations.
I'm not letting the enemy strike.
Bing, bing, bong.
Still water for the flicker.
Tschüss.
All the work of creation has been completed.
A quick divination.
It's better to make no move.
Das war wohl nix. Der muss, glaube ich, am 7. Tag sein. Wir müssen nur eine Stufe höher gehen. Und nochmal Sunday.
Our fortune is clouded.
I'm honored by your presence. You're already here. Why not have a meal before noisy? How about letting the enemy's strength more seasoned?
Destined for oblivion.
Tschüss. Nummer 2. machen wir mal als Programm. Den ersten Tag. Ach du Kacke. Nee, das ging ja viel zu schnell. Das geht wieder nicht. Den dritten. Hauen wir mal den dritten raus. Sunday.
I'm honored by your since you're already here. Why not have a meal before?
Our fortune is clouded. Either at one.
It's better to make no move.
We'll overcome the thorns.
Another journey begins. From still waters of the flame.
Attack.
Das sieht schon besser aus.
Again.
More system.
Heard the noise.
Destined for oblivion. Again. I weep for the departed.
Schlafenzeit.
It takes a fall.
Der erste.
Overcome the thorns.
I see through you. Quick divination.
Insolent. Heard the call. Lord, four. Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
I'm honored by your presence. You're already here. Why not have a meal before?
I see through you.
Insolent. I swear on truth.
Free will, or was it?
I swear on words. I swear on vows. I swear on words. We'll overcome the thorns. I swear on meaning. I swear on human dignity.
Tschüss. Ah, sollte doch bestimmt mit Sunday machen, ne? Na gut, dann machen wir, dann war's das hier für die Folge. Und man sieht sich nächste Folge wieder. Bis dann, ciao.